Hey everyone, welcome back to Cuberviews. On today's bonus episode, I'm coming to you live from the ConnectiCube Championship, a yearly cube event in Washington, D.C., hosted by Lincoln Davidson. It was on September 20th of this year. This episode is going to be a little different from our usual one-on-one cube deep dives. I'll be walking you through my experiences at the event, interviewing some of the players I meet along the way, talking with my opponents, and giving you recaps of my drafts. You hear about people's drafts, how they went, what they decided to build, fun moments from my games, thoughts on the cubes we played, and much more. So settle in and enjoy this special episode from the ConnectiCube Championship. Hey everybody, we are at ConnectiCube Championships. Excited for this event to start. I'm here with Andrew. How you doing?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great. So you just happened to be here for a business conference, right? Just strolled in for some cube?
That's right. Yeah, no, I
came off the street?
Yeah, I just happened to have my cube with me, and here we are getting ready to play.
Perfect. And you have a Grixis cube in the event, right?
That's right. It's called Tressorhorn Gardens. The idea of the cube, compared to other cubes that I've made, where I've tried to have a sense of either safety from or restriction to certain fun things that will keep people from having field bads. This cube has all of the meanest things.
All
of the spells you can cast for free. All of the stifle effects.
You got strip mine, all wasteland.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Strip mine locking people?
Well, there is Crucible of Worlds and strip mine, but without green, there are fewer ways to be able to play more than one land from your graveyard per turn.
Fewer ways. Okay. What cube are you most excited for to play here today?
There's a cube called Hall of Legends that I'm excited to play.
I want to play that one. That one looks fun.
Yeah. It was in the balance whether it would be here on time, but I just saw them packing it up before we came over to
great.
record.
I love Legends, focus cubes. That looks like a lot of fun. I used to have a Legend theme in my old Legacy cube with Joda, and that card is broken.
Yeah. That card is very silly. I have the commander group that I used to play with had somebody bring that deck. And the first time it came out, he was automatic arch enemy as soon as he opened that box.
And you have Melded Monarchy at CubeCon, right?
Yeah. That's the first color restricted cube that I designed after the very first CubeCon. I started working on the list on my way home.
I love color restricted cube. They're great.
I'm clearly drawn to do that. I've done three.
Yeah.
3 total.
Maybe I can get you to do my Rakdos cube this weekend.
All right, sure. Yeah, right on.
Sweet, we'll have fun in the event.
You too.
And now I'm here with Alex after the first round of the Penrose Cube. I went a blue-black, madness, discard, self-mill deck. And what did you draft, Alex?
I was playing red-black aggro. It had some madness sub-themes, but it's just play 1-drops, play 2-drops, and play cranial plating.
Your deck is fast.
Yes.
Headline
yes.
Scarliner or whatever, the black-red.
Rakdos Headliner, yeah.
Yes, 3/3 haste. The Echo discard card is upside.
In regular limited, it's a downside. In this cube, it's honestly plus. Yeah, it's upside. So that and
Armix is so good.
Armix should not be in the cube.
Cranial plating too. Ooh, your deck is strong.
Yes. 1-drops equipped cranial plating usually wins.
And you're from the DC area?
Yes. Yeah.
Sweet. Tell me about Cube in DC.
We have a vintage cube that fires usually once a week that I go to most weeks. Then there are a couple ones around the area, but that's the main one that I go to.
Sweet. So there's Cube in DC for people who are interested. And what do you want to draft next?
I think I'm doing Dozer's Cube next.
Oh, nice. What is that one?
It's another Artifacts Cube. Sweet. Honestly, I will probably...
You're a fan of Artifacts.
I will be playing red-black aggro there too, likely.
Nice. Well, have fun the rest of the draft.
Yeah, you too.
And now I'm joined by Scott. How you doing?
Good, Ian. How are you?
I'm doing good. We just finished round 2 of the Penrose Cube. What did you draft?
I drafted Sultai Hogak.
Was that your first pick, Hogak?
It was literally my first pick. I saw it and I was like, okay, I know rumor that this is the best card in the cube. I'm going to just let it rip.
Yeah. You're doing some fun stuff with it. I mean, you were bringing it back every turn. You have a lot of mill in there.
I've lost to milling myself out, I think, 3 of the 5 games I've played so far. So
wow.
You'll love to see it.
Our final match ended with me playing the Ancient One, which is a card that I don't know if anyone knows what it does. But you can pay 4, and you can draw a card, then discard, and then target player mills equal the discard a card's mana value. So I discard a Kitchenette, which is exactly 4. It's like...
As I had 4 cards in deck, it was... You'd love to see it.
Yeah.
Not for me, but for you, yeah. It was a good time.
Have you done anything else in DC in your stay here so far?
I'm staying in Baltimore with with Andy Mangold and hanging out with them. So we drove up first thing this morning, crack of dawn, got here, had a little breakfast.
Some car cube?
No car cube. I was driving, so no car cube for me. But yeah, nice quick little ride. Gonna probably game some more, get a little dinner.
Yeah. I got to figure out what I'm getting for lunch first.
Yeah,
sure.
Let me know what you figure out.
Sweet. Well, have fun in your next rounds.
Thanks, bud.
And now I'm here with Nathan. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
We just finished the Penrose Cube. Tell me about your deck that you drafted.
The draft was tough. I ended up with an Esper-style artifact deck. It was unclear in the draft if I should be leaning more toward black or blue or white. Predominantly, it was really unclear which way it was going to be base. And that lends itself a lot to the color imbalance from the draft and the cube.
It really feels like it's hard to go 3 colors in this cube. Like the mana is tough.
Yeah, I didn't feel like I lacked a lot. Like some of my draws worked out fine. I didn't really miss any colors, but the ones that did were pretty game deciding.
Yeah, there was one against me where you didn't have the double black to reconfigure the guy onto the...
Oh, that wasn't even part of my calculus.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about like in other games I had 4 black cards in my... Like I drew all of my black cards.
Oh, yeah.
And off of like even like 8 or so black sources, it seemed like a fine splash. Like the reconfigure was kind of a pipe dream. It would be nice if it happened, but it wasn't. I was just playing that thing as a 3-1.
Yeah. So what cube are you hoping to play next?
If it's not the silly omnipresent imposter cube, it's the fertile soil, which honestly seems pretty similar. Lower power, graveyard synergies, things like that. It seems to be a popular theme to build around, but for good reasons usually. But I don't know, maybe I'll change my mind because I feel like I got my fill with this one.
I feel like I got my graveyard fill today. I totally get that.
I don't know, maybe I'll re-rank it. Maybe I'll have to think about that.
Yeah. So I want to play that omnipresent cube too. That cube looks wild. I don't know what to think about it.
I did just hear Max complain that Arcane Savant is...
Arcane Savant.
Being its normal self.
Oh my gosh.
And how it should not be anywhere near anything.
That card.
Anything other than a conspiracy booster draft.
I've taken extra infinite turns with that card 1,000 times.
Yeah, I've seen it snatch upheavals.
Oh my god.
So you get the guy back. You just keep doing that.
Ooh, or a Mystic Confluence with it. Just boom, boom, oh man.
Just a problem.
Well, have fun in your next rounds and have a good one.
Likewise.
And now I'm here with Greg, which we both just finished the Omnipresent Imposter Cube. What'd you think of it?
I thought this cube was really sick. This cube has a rules change where you start with 2 Omnipresent Imposters in your pool, which is a card that most of you probably have never heard of. It is a 2-mana 2/1. It has all card names. It has all creature types, and whenever you search your library for any reason, you can find this card as though it was whatever you were searching for, basically. Which means you can do stuff like crack a fetch land and put a 2/1 onto the battlefield. Things like that. So a lot of creature type synergies involved, lots of card name matters. I was playing cards like Fairy Miscreant, which is really sick. Yeah, really excited to see where this cube goes. I had a good time with it.
Yeah, I mean, I had a blast with it too. What was your favorite thing that happened in the draft for you?
So in my match 1, I, on turn 7, untapped, played my 7th land, cast Thrumming Stone, which gives all your spells Wriggle 4.
Yup.
Spent my other 2 mana on Omnipresent Imposter, which has all card names. Flipped 3 spells off of the top 4, triggered my Thrumming Stone 3 additional times from casting those 3 spells, flipped another Omnipresent Imposter off of one of them, and then cast 3 more spells, putting about 20 power onto the battlefield and removing most of my opponent's board and drawing a bunch of cards.
Wow.
So that's pretty sick.
That's insane. Are you going to be doing some open play? What are you hoping to play next?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what shakes out. I'm going to hang around. I have a friend in the top 8, so I'm going to be watching
nice.
that. And
It was hard to get in the top 8.
I mean, with these small events, with only a couple of drafts, you usually have to either double trophy or trophy 2/1 with really good breakers. So
Yeah. I'm like 20th in the end because 2/1 is like, ooh, not good enough.
Yeah, once I lost my second match for the weekend, I just stopped paying attention to it, which is also relaxing. Fortunately, Lincoln did not change the trophy pins from last year, so I can go home satisfied that I already have one.
Oh, that's great. I'll have to get one next year. Well, have a good rest of your night.
You too.
And now I'm joined by Patrick. We just finished the 3rd round of the Cube Omnipresent Imposter. I keep forgetting the name of it. How was your draft?
It was interesting. I thought it was going to be more about like searching for things that you would get the imposters for.
Yeah.
And it was actually just like a very like typal synergy focused cube that the imposters help you with, but it's also easy to search them up when you need them. So it was pretty cool. There was a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, it was like a changeling cube plus, which is fun because I have
Yeah.
a changeling cube, so it's fun to explore that space. Party was really strong. My whole deck was like built around party. You were doing a lot of like counter and like elf stuff.
Yeah, it was like an elves and counters deck, basically. During the draft, I almost felt like the cube was asking me to draft like multiple like kind of typal themes at once, but
Yeah.
I ended up settling on just one of them, which I think a lot of other people did too, but I couldn't tell if that was like the right way to go, or if it was supposed to be like get a bunch of changelings and do multiple types.
Mine was more on that end because I had the party stuff. It was interesting. I definitely got destroyed by some weird power outliers like Vivi and Arcane Savant, but I know this is also like one of the first times this cube has been drafted, so we'll cut it some slack. But it was fun. It was a really cool idea with some changes. I think it could be really sweet, like more interaction and stuff.
Yeah, I think that was a theme. People wanted a little more removal. It was hard to disrupt people's edges once they started going. But it was nice to see what all the decks could do. My MVP was Tulsamir. I don't know if we saw
I
that
didn't get to see
in our match.
the wolf elf one.
Yeah, makes a wolf fight something, gains life, and does that every time a wolf enters. And it is not hard to make other things that are wolves because they're changelings or whatever, or they're just actually make wolves. So that card is pretty crazy.
Yeah, well, it was great playing with you, and have a fun rest of the event.
You too, thank you.
And now I'm joined by Colin, who's pretty new to cubing. Tell me about that.
That's right. I have always been a Commander player, drafted way back 20 odd years ago. At this point, I've got a couple of friends who had cubes, and just got together with them about a week ago, and they said this was coming up, and I said, well, I liked it the first time, and I'll give it a shot.
How does cube compare to drafting 20 years ago? What sets were you drafting?
I was drafting back in like Onslaught block.
Oh wow!
And I really liked back when they had blocks, right? Because you would have different iterations on mechanics, and it would grow over time.
Yeah.
And so it was really nice to just kind of grow with the sets, and so I feel like this does capture some of that, right? You have more themes, and you can really get into something. But of course, it's every hour you're trying out a different meta. So it's a lot of fun. I'm definitely going to come back.
So what did you think of the omnipresent cube? I thought it was pretty cool overall. I mean, that's a lot of creature type, like searching your deck, things with the same name. It's a very unusual cube.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, I feel like there was a lot of variance to it. So there was a lot of typal stuff going around, but I think what you saw while you were destroying me is I went heavy on vampires. And I think in a normal set, if that was the goal, it would have been pretty good. But when people were taking advantage of stuff that was based on the card name, nutty things started happening. So all of the party mechanics and matching card names, I was playing fair and other people weren't.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely feel like that's a cube, like Cascade Cube or something, that you want to do it a couple times and you'll understand it.
Yeah, absolutely. So I know that was, I think maybe the first time that cube was out.
Yeah.
And so definitely, I would absolutely play it again. It was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Are you going to go to more cube events?
Yeah, this was a ton of fun. It turns out I know a bunch of people that do cube, so
Sweet.
I'll have more chances.
Well, it was great playing with you, and have a good night.
Same. Yeah, thanks, Ian.
And now I'm joined by Evan, who thoroughly trashed me with Vivi and Arcane Savant and the Arcane Omnipresent Cube, or the Omnipresent Imposter Cube. I keep messing up the name. How'd it go?
It went good. I enjoyed playing with Vivi. There were definitely power outliers in the cube.
Yes.
But I had fun with my decks, although I don't think my opponents had fun playing against them.
I would say I don't get salty too often, but a little bit of salt was coming during our match.
Yes. Definitely, I think the cube's very cool. It's definitely hard because you want to have a lot of typal payoffs for, this is from, a cube design brain standpoint, where, you want to have, a lot of typal payoffs for, removal and stuff, but, typal removal is, so bad.
Yeah.
So it's okay, you have, this 5-mana removal spell that's slightly cheaper if you control like a giant or whatever. But then your opponent's playing like, oh, I'm playing like a Vivi that gets to be like 7 toughness, and I was like, oh, okay, well.
Your deck more felt just like a good cards deck.
Yeah.
And compared to, it didn't feel like you were using the mechanics of the cube too much.
Yeah, I mean, I did have like some wizard payoffs.
Oh, yeah.
I had like, yeah, my deck had a lot of fairies, so Spellstutter Sprite was one of my payoffs. Like I was playing Vendilion Click, which is also a wizard, so most of my cards were wizards. But I had like a fairy sub-theme, and then like my wizard payoffs were mostly like Wizard's Lightning. I had Step Through, which has wizard cycling.
You had Harmonic Prodigy. That card's really good.
Harmonic Prodigy. I never got to get an extra trigger off Harmonic Prodigy. There were times when I could have, but I was like, oh, the other one was like Porgemore or something.
I have no idea.
If you just look it up on Scryfall, it's a wizard illusion. Human wizard illusion. It's like 6 mana, and when it enters, you name a creature type, and then you draw cards equal to the number of
that's
that creature type you have. Yeah.
Yeah. And you're live for top 8.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Currently, it says I'm top 3, but there are still matches going on. So,
Top 3, that's great.
So who knows?
Did you 3-0 both drafts?
No, I 3-0'd the second draft. I only went 1-2. My first draft of the day was 100 Ornithopters, which I had a good round 1 and then lost the other 2. So the day's been interesting. I'm very tired, though.
Same.
I did pre-release last night. So
Spider-Man.
Yeah, so I'm very tired.
Well, I hope you're in for top 8, and if not, you can get a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cool.
And now I'm here with Lincoln Davidson, not Lincoln Penrose. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
The event organizer. Thank you for putting on this great event.
Happy to do it. It's honestly just a joy to see people having fun cubing together.
Yeah, tell me about the event. What is the cause?
So the cause we're supporting here at ConnectiCube Championship this year is an organization called Whitman Walker Health. They provide healthcare to people in need, particularly in the LGBTQ community here in DC. They also fund research to end the AIDS epidemic. So really important organization, local organization, supporting our community here. And we're just happy to be doing this event to help give back to them.
That's fantastic. And this is the second year that it's happening. What have you learned from this year compared to last year that you've implemented?
That's a great question. I think the main things we've learned have just been some kind of general sanding off the edges of some of the logistical systems kind of around running a small, local cube event. Having done this once before and having been to a bunch more of these events in the last year, across the country, I think it's just you pick up little tips and tricks here and there, like, okay, how do we make things flow a little bit more smoothly between matches? How do you make things flow a little bit more smoothly between rounds? Packing up cubes and whatnot. I think it's been a little bit of that. Hopefully it's come through in the experience players are having and actually getting like a seamless just day of cube.
Yeah, I mean, ConnectiCube, which is going to be happening February next year in Connecticut. If you are interested in going to the ConnectiCube, link will be in the description. There was definitely some really cool things you did for this event that I really liked. Like you printed out in like a laminated thing. It had the seat tables. So like other cube events I've been to, it had to be, all right, if you're facing the door, then the door is seat 1 or something. But this one, it was just very clear, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I was like, that's smart.
Yeah, we introduced that last year because it's pretty easy just to print that little piece of paper that just says, hey, this is seat 1, this is seat 8, and have it there for everyone to reference. And yeah, I've not seen other events taking it up, but I think it's pretty handy and makes sure people know where they are supposed to be.
And it's very interesting that this is only a 1-day event. Like, it felt very hard getting to top 8. You basically had to get a 3-0.
It is not entirely required, but a double 3-0 gets you in, and you have to 3-0 at least once to get into top 8.
Yeah, I'm 2-1, 2-1, and I'm like, I'm in 21st. I feel like I did pretty good.
Yeah, it's you have to keep kind of like play really tight, play really sharp, and really shoot for the angles there to kind of get for it.
Is there going to be another ConnectiCube Championship next year?
Yeah, there will be. Unless I'm hit by a bus, the plan is to still go ahead with it and hold it for a third year. I think we've grown this year over last year, and I'm hoping that continues in the future. The DC Cube community is kind of spread across the district, Maryland, Virginia, different parts of Virginia. So it's really great to be able to get folks from kind of all over together for a day to come together and
all over the country.
And folks from all over the country. Yeah, we have people coming from Connecticut. We've got a couple other folks coming from up in the Northeast. We have somebody coming from
California.
California, that's right. One of our local cubers who very recently moved to the UK was planning until like just a few days ago to make it here, but he was like, I literally just moved. I can't get up on a plane and fly across the ocean to come over to Cube, but we would have had some international participation in that event, so that's great. But yeah, it's been really great to see folks from a number of other events that I've been to over the last year or two and get to catch up with them.
Absolutely, and thank you so much, and have a good night.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, this is Ian here. Just got back from the event back in Connecticut. It was such a fun weekend. Today there was also a extra meetup and played some other fun cube at a bar, had some really good food, hung out with people. I love these cube events, definitely plan on going to more like CubeCon next month. I hope you guys enjoy this episode, so please like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys soon.